Hey y'all, this is Joe, and this tall thing is my son Alex. I work about 15 miles from home, and I have my get home bag. I did a video before talking about if you go out and experiment with your stuff, try it out, you know, get familiar with everything you're doing. One of the things that's very important, this is along the lines of urban survival. You can pick any number of scenarios you want that could have happened while you're at work. An EMP would shut everything down. Massive earthquake, which is what looked like it here. Or, a social collapse and all the rioting that's going on. And you would have to try to make your way home without being seen. And you need secure places that you could hide if you needed to. So what we do is every month or so we drive around, a different route that's possible to get if we had to walk to get home. I mean, Alex drives a truck, so who knows where he'll be if something happened, but he just comes along for the fun, and he's good protection. But we scout out places, and I've got maps. I'll show you my maps. I mark things down so that I know where they are. I'm looking for abandoned buildings, abandoned houses, anything that can offer me seclusion. And I like this place a lot. There are a lot of resources here. If I had to shelter for the night, or shelter for the day, and so that I could walk during the night, this would be a great place to do it. I am completely surrounded by all these blocks and debris, and nobody could get to me. I can break into this location. I'm not going to do it today, but I can break into here, and from that top floor, that roof that I could get to, you could get a really good view all the way around of what's going on. That will help you make your plans for your next travel, your next line of travel, if you will. But this would be a good location. I could cook a meal here. I could get some rest here and feel safe. So this is one of many that we found that certainly would work if we needed it to. And I thought I would show you this and the things you got to think about. Now, in Alex's get home bag, he has a real nice pry bar and hatchet. You still got that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And which would help us breach a place like this, and gain entry and set up, a location. If you have friends who are, that are going to be traveling with you, that extra support would be awesome. But if I, have to travel on my own, I want to find places like this. It's more easily defendable. Up high, I can defend easier. I'm going to hear any movement. Anybody tries to climb over these mountains of blocks and bricks, they will dislodge these things, and they will move, and I will hear them. It's like its own warning system that somebody's trying to come. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff you got to look for, and I have many different routes I can take and avenues of stealthiness to get me back home to where my family is. if I need to get there under, you know, a SHTF situation. So this is a really good location, and something I recommend is going, you know, spending a weekend. It's a nice day, got nothing else going on. Let's go out and scout out another location, scout out some more buildings, get a plan in place just in case you need it. The next time Alex is in town, we're going to come here or one of our other locations in the evening and cook us up a meal and, you know, actually practice fire starting. I mean, there's woods all over there. There's water in that creek over there that we could use if we had to. One of us could stay in guard while one of us went and got water. So this is a very good strategic location for that. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who's thought of this or in this area. I may be. I'm the only one out practicing these things and being ready and being in a position to defend myself. But, you know, we'll keep an eye on it. At least once a month we'll be by here to see if this is still a viable option in a trek. And if it's not a viable option anymore, then I'll mark it off my map so that I know not to rely on this if something were to happen. But I hope that makes sense to you. We're going to go to another location. Another thing that's really good is like an abandoned house. If you could find an abandoned house, you know, there's going to be resources in there for you as well. No way of knowing what, but the old abandoned houses that are boarded up, good security, you know, a good place to hide, stay out of the out of sight, you know. And if you are stuck to where you can only travel at night, you can hole up in these places during the day. So that's what we're working on today. Next time Alex comes in, we're going to go out and actually practice starting fires and cooking up something and picking a spot to camp at, you know, overnight, and see how that works for us. See if we can do it. But we'll be back. We're going to go to another place and check on something. We haven't been there before. But it's a place I've passed. I haven't really gotten out and scouted it. But we're going to go look at it,